Hello, friends. Today we're going to start at the beginning of the book of Psalms. I know I read a little bit to you starting kind of later in Psalms, and like the other chapters and books in the Bible that I've been reading lately, I'm starting at the beginning so that we can kind of follow through the whole thing. So today we're blessed and we have some sunlight, so we get a little bit of sun, a little bit of shadow, but that's okay. Also, I brought one of my very treasured pieces. This is a cross that was given to me by a good friend. It is made from olive tree wood from over in Jerusalem. It's completely handmade, and if you can see, it's meant to fit in the palm of your hand. So it's kind of a nice thing to have if you're someone who sometimes is distracted during prayer or distracted reading the Bible. It's kind of a nice thing to kind of refocus, recenter your mind. So pretty cool. So let's start at the beginning of Psalms. Book 1, which includes Psalms 1 through 41, and I will, if I have any notes, I'll include those as well. The two ways. How happy is the one who does not walk in the advice of the wicked, or stand in the pathway with sinners, or sit in the company of mockers. Instead, his delight is in the Lord's instruction, and he meditates on it day and night. He is like a tree planted beside flowing streams that bears its fruit in season, and its leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. The wicked are not like this. Instead, they are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand up in the judgment, nor the sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to ruin. I think this is a really good introduction to the book of Psalms. The Psalms themselves are all different lengths, but I think Psalms is kind of the poetry, the songs, the sort of free expression, if you will, of the Bible. At least that's how I've always taken it. But I enjoy the fact that they're kind of flowing back and forth, and I've really enjoyed that. So, 2. Coronation of the sun. Why did the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth take their stand, and the rulers conspire together against the Lord and his anointed one. Let's tear off their chains and throw the ropes off of us. The one enthroned in heaven laughs. The Lord ridicules them. Then he speaks to them in his anger and terrifies them in his wrath. I have installed my king on Zion, my holy mountain. I will declare the Lord's decree. He said to me, "You are my son. Today I have become your father. Ask of me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, and the ends of the earth your possession. You will break with them with an iron scepter. He will shatter them like pottery." So now, kings, be wise. Receive instruction, you judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with reverential awe, and rejoice with trembling. Pay homage to the Son, or he will be angry, and you will perish in your rebellion. For his anger may ignite at any moment. All who take refuge in him are happy. 3. Confidence in troubled times. This is a psalm written by David when he fled from his son Absalom. Lord, how my foes increase. There are many who attack me, many who say about me, there is no help for him in God. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, and the one who lifts up my head. I cry aloud to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not be afraid of thousands of people who have taken their stand against me on every side. Rise up, Lord. Save me, my God. You strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. May your blessings be on your people. Psalm 4, a night prayer. The The note is for the choir director with stringed instruments, and this is another psalm of David. Answer me when I call, God who vindicates me. You freed me from affliction. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. How long, exalted ones, will my honor be insulted? How long will you love what is worthless and pursue a lie? Know that the Lord has set apart the faithful for himself. The Lord will hear when I call to him. Be angry and do not sin. Reflect in your heart while on your bed and be silent. Offer sacrifices in righteousness and trust in the Lord. Many are asking, who can show us anything good? Let the light of your face shine on us, Lord. You have put more joy in my heart than they have when their grain and new wine abound. I will both lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone, Lord, make me live in safety. I think that's a very powerful statement, that you alone, Lord, make me live in safety. There are times when the world feels like it's against us, and especially for the religiously persecuted, it can really feel like God is your only form of safety. And in all honesty, he is the ultimate form of safety. So I find this psalm a very powerful one. Psalm 5, the refuge of the righteous. The note is for the choir director with the flutes, a psalm of David. Listen to my words, Lord. Consider my sighing. Pay attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for I pray to you. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I plead my case to you and watch expectantly. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil cannot dwell with you. The boastful cannot stand in your sight. You hate all evildoers. You destroy those who tell lies. The Lord abhors violence and treacherous people. But I enter your house by the abundance of your faithful love. I bow down towards your holy temple in reverential awe of you. Lord, lead me in your righteousness because of my adversaries. Make your way straight before me. For there is nothing reliable in what they say. Destruction is within them. Their throat is an open grave. They flatter with their tongues. Punish them, God. Let them fall by their own schemes. Drive them out because of their many crimes, for they rebel against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them shout for joy forever. May you shelter them, and may those who love your name boast about you. For you, Lord, bless the righteous one. You surround him with favor like a shield. Psalm 6, a prayer for mercy. The note says, for the choir director with stringed instruments, according to Shemith, a psalm of David. Please excuse the fact that my dog is very angry that I have shut him out while I record. Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger. Do not discipline me in your wrath. Be gracious to me, Lord, for I am weak. Heal me, Lord, for my bones are shaking. My whole being is now shaken with terror. And you, Lord, how long? Turn, Lord, rescue me. Save me because of your faithful love. For there is no remembrance of you in death. Who can thank you in Sheol? I am weary from my groaning. With my tears I dampen my bed, and I drench my couch every night. My eyes are swollen from grief. They grow old because of all my enemies. Depart me from all evildoers, for the Lord has heard the sound of my weeping. The Lord has heard my plea for help. The Lord accepts my prayer. All my enemies will be ashamed and shake with terror. They will turn back and suddenly be disgraced. And we will stop here and continue this another time. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I do. I really enjoy reading Psalms. So, thank you. And I will see you again soon, friends.